a lot of people can enjoy summer and a lot of summer activities because of back pain. We have one survivor here with us, joining us on the show, an award-winning writer with numerous credits in television drama and also a fine artist, the author of Back to Life, a journey of transformation through back surgery. You've been through this whole thing and you're going to be sharing your experiences with us today. Miss Pamela Douglas, hello and welcome to Kababayan.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
And you brought your surgeon with us today on the show. Go ahead and introduce the surgeon.
Dr. Robert Pashman of Cedars-Sinai Hospital, who did a wonderful job and helped me walk straight again.
Right. Let us talk about that. A lot of people are ailed with back pain. Why is that? Who wants to answer?
People always have back pain because we walk upright and we have that difficulty as that kind of animal. But there's a difference between just an aching back or a sore muscle and a real distortion in your structure, which happens with scoliosis and other serious back problems.
Right.
That's what I had.
And I was talking to the doctor earlier. My sister has scoliosis, but she hasn't undergone surgery. I don't know if she will need. When do you know if you need surgery or not?
Well, scoliosis is treated for progression, and it's based on a number. Pam will tell you her number was about 74 degrees. Okay. Which is a very big curve.
Which is how the angle, what's the angle of your spine, right?
Yeah, I had an S actually, and my spine was collapsing like an accordion. So I found that I wasn't able to have joy in my life anymore.
Right.
I'm a writer, I'm a painter, I'm a professor at USC, and I really couldn't do my work very well because I was debilitated.
What causes it, doctor?
Well, it can be caused by many reasons, but the most common and the type that Pam has and potentially the type that your sister has is called idiopathic. We just don't know what causes it.
And so now your book helps people with that kind of ailment?
I kept a journal every day through the 3 months before surgery, all through surgery, and for 5 months afterwards as I tried to cope with recovery. It's a very big surgery.
Right.
And by writing down my personal experiences, what I'm hoping is that I give people a sense of what they could anticipate so they can be prepared as I was.
Right, and we're calling that the surgery checklist. We have 1, 2, 3 self-check, time check, and support check that we're going to be discussing right about now. The first one is self-check. Like what I asked earlier, when do you know that you need the surgery? When did you know, Pam, that you needed it?
You know it because of your whole life. It isn't just it is a number, and I went to the doctor and he showed me the x-ray. But beyond that, it's when this is not just a casual pain where it's debilitating. But after that, you move on to some other very serious questions, which is within your life, can you take the months away to really go ahead and fix yourself? It's so worth it if you do.
Right, exactly. And that is time checked. Tell us how time factors into considering whether it's a good time to have surgery. When is it a good time? What kind of mistakes to avoid?
Well, I think that planning is key. For me, I did exercise, I did Pilates for months, but you also want to prepare yourself spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, and that gets us to the third part, which is your support system. Sometimes it's your family, sometimes it's other factors, but whatever it is, you need to be able to go into this knowing that there's going to be about 5 months popped out of your normal routine, and you can get ready for that, but knowing in advance helps.
The procedure, how long does it take, the actual procedure, or does it vary?
Well, it varies, but in Pam's situation, she had 2 procedures done, the front of her spine and the back of the spine, and each one of them took about 6 to 8 hours.
Wow, that's a long time. How long did it take you to heal? Would you consider yourself now fully healed?
Oh, I'm certainly fully healed now. But during those 5 months, some of the time I wasn't able to walk. Some of the time I wasn't able to get out of bed. I couldn't drive. It's a gift, you know. This is odd to say, but it's a gift to step away from your normal routine and be able to appreciate things like being able to walk across the room, which I do.
And I'm thinking that writing a book also helps, or writing everything down also helps. What takeaway would you expect people who will read the book for them? What should they expect to get from the book?
They should get hope and encouragement and also knowledge of what to expect, because then it's not such a shock. The other thing is, if somebody else would like to write down their thoughts and feelings, that also is a way of coping. I'm a professional writer, so it's a little different for me. But I gave this to people as a gift so they could cope.
And doctor, you've had some Filipino patients of yours. What is the general rule that you tell them about taking care of our back?
Well, I don't think that the Filipino population has anything specific, but I would say that many of the Filipino patients that I have very good support systems, which is what Pam was talking about in the third check. Because if you go into this surgery and you have good support systems, it makes the post-operative course much easier.
Right. And you have another support system now that we introduced to you, and that is the book Back to Life, Transformation. That is a journey of transformation through back surgery. It is available on that website. So go check it out for more information as well. For now, thank you so much. More power to both of you, and God bless.
Thank you.
Magbabalik pa po ang Kababayan LA. Speaking of illnesses, what illnesses to avoid for the summer and how to avoid those. We're going to be talking about that. Don't go away.